I was in the cardiac cath lab, and I had an 80-year-old gentleman who was dying on me. He was a smoker, he had cancer, he was frail, and by the EKGs, I knew which artery it was that was clogged. Lo and behold, we go in, we're looking at the artery, it's 100% down. We got seconds to save his life. We get the stent in. I'm having a hard time. I'm getting the stent. A stent is a metal mesh that opens up the artery, and we get it there, we deploy it, and I'm expecting the most beautiful picture. And we take the picture, and I look at it, and I'm thinking, this looks like Hiroshima and Nagasaki and the Vietnam War and Katrina and Harvey put all together. Baby, it is not pretty. There is a perforation. The artery has burst. It's leaking like crazy. I've got seconds to save this man's life. I call for a covered stent which covers the hole that I made. And so we're going, and I'm pushing and pulling and twisting. I can't get the stent there, and I have to pull the stent out. I call for another stent or another balloon so I can at least try to clog up the hole that I made. And as they're getting it, I step back for 1 second, and I said, Lord God, strengthen my mind and strengthen my hands. Now, this is not a 911 phone call. I call on him before, I call on him during, and I call on him after. I love him before, I love him during, and I love him after. I call on him and love him when I cry. I call on him and love him when I laugh. I call on him when I succeed. I call on him when I fail. I call on him all the time because he loves me and I love him. And today you need to know, no matter what you've done in the past, he loves you. And no matter what you're going to do in the future, he loves you. He's madly, madly in love with you. I stepped back in to the scene. It took 1 split second. And I said, let's take a picture so I can put the balloon in the right place. And I took the picture, and I'm like, shut up. The artery had completely and spontaneously healed its own self. We were ready to do what we had to do, but my God, oh, he's off the chain. I looked up to the heavens and I said, oh, you are good. In fact, I said, you are the bomb. Oh, he's so good. I don't deserve it, but he's such a gracious God, letting me know who's in control. Our God, he is good all the time.